That's why the article that caught my attention that someone sent to me recently from North Carolina was a church that wasn't 15 years old. It was about 15 months old, and in North Carolina was exploding. And what happened was they were started with 50 people and up to 700 in about 15 months. And God was doing some amazing things. But the problem is that something slipped through the ordinance and the city charter, and right next to the church, if you can imagine this, on the other side of the parking lot, there was a adult bookstore, bought the property and built an adult bookstore and XXX movie theater on the other side of the church parking lot. So can you imagine leaving services every night and you're sharing a parking lot, which was a general parking lot, and you're sharing it with the adult bookstore? The church was beside itself, just like you would be, and had no idea what to do. So the first thing, they went down to the city council. City council says there's nothing. They were grandfathered in. They could buy that property. Most places say you can't have that kind of establishment next to a church, and they couldn't do nothing about it. So the church was beside itself. From writing congressmen to going before the mayor of the city council, they had no idea what to do. So what they did last is probably what they should have did first, is that they held prayer meetings for this theater. And what they did was they chose to go 21 days and pray that this thing shut down. So for 21 days, the church met every morning and every night to pray that this adult bookstore on the other side of the church parking lot would shut down. I can't remember which day it was. There was a thunderstorm. Lightning struck the adult bookstore and burned it to the ground. How many know prayer works? How many know? Okay, it's not done. The adult bookstore took them to court because their prayer meeting burned down their theater. How many would go, sue me? If our prayer meeting doesn't, go ahead and sue me. They take them to court, so you have to see the picture. And this is what caught my attention. What happened was the prosecutor is the adult bookstore, the pornography people, saying, your church prayed, you sent lightning like the Elijah guy, you burnt down our theater. We not only want you to pay for the deductible, but for the lost business we incurred. The church on the other side, where the defense was going, that is just a lightning storm. You can't blame our prayer meeting for doing this, so we're not paying anything. That rained that day, lightning struck you, didn't strike us. Lightning struck you, but so we're not paying. It was just a storm. No, you prayed, got lightning to come from God. No, it was a storm. The judge, and this is my favorite part, the judge stopped everything. He says, now this is something I've never seen. I've got pornography people that believe in prayer and church people that don't believe in prayer. I believe in prayer. And this is where I want to take you tonight, because what God has ahead for you has to include this kind of prayer.